Here we go. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Murray now on first down. Dancing to his left. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. Now that's a familiar connection right there. Christian Kirk was in the same class as Kyler Murray at Texas A&M. They played together as freshmen before Murray transferred. Kirk, though, he stayed in College Station, had a great 3-year career before being drafted 47th overall in 2018. Was having a solid rookie campaign last year, but then broke his foot in Week 13 and was shut down the rest of the way. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Murray going to try to throw on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's got his man. That's Landry. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Scott Miller with another touchdown, number 24 of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Drake will start the drive on the ground. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And that'll be incomplete.
You're going to give me that pass interference?
Flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Demir Bird, the intended receiver. On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down, Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. On play action, it's Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
You used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Thompson, the rookie from Bama. He was looking for Landry that time. After the turnover, here's Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. First down, Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Sargent-Waye. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First down, Bridgewater. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Bo Scarborough in the final seconds of the first half. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Now the try here for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. To throw, Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Now Bridgewater. That ball complete to Isabella. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got... And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jarvis Landry hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Murray now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Now Murray off play action. He'll buy some time right. Throw caught here by Bird. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Anzalone gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Going for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Murray fighting, lost the football.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look good.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. To throw is Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. This is caught by Ginn. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you could go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
First down throw for Bridgewater. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Keith Kirkwood, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Murray. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. That catch is a big one. We got to note it. Ties him for number 2 all-time with Tony Gonzalez. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
He's been having a game, man gets hurt.
The Cardinals on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw, it's Murray. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Tim Williams in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
through sternum. Oof. Wow. It's okay, he got his sacks.
And now comes the field goal.
Oh, Jesus, Matt,
boy,
what the
this is
fuck?
asking an awful lot here. Maybe that's an understatement.
Matt, you're fucking crazy. Yeah, let's go! Y'all seen our field goal return? Let's get it! Oh, fuck.
Getting set for the next drive.
Totally worth it, though, Matt. Totally worth it, bro.
They had to go a long way on their
It was
last
fucking
drive
awesome.
to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
Can we talk about how my receivers just stood there for like a minute? Just caught up on each other? They're like, bro, what are you
It'll
doing
be a
here?
Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Now a throw to the end zone
Scotty
on
doesn't
first
even try
down,
for
but
the
it
ball.
winds
It's
up
like,
incomplete.
yeah, no, I don't want that.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Only a yard of the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9. On third down, Bridgewater.
That's why you do that.
He's got his man. That's
Fucking
Landry.
amazing.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a great return.
Scotty Miller with that tackle, too. Let's go.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On third down, Johnson. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on fourth down last year, but they'll try it here. Murray sets to throw on fourth. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Point after here coming up. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff.
Is that a safety? Is that a safety?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line,
No
the Cardinal
chill.
offense.
No
they
chill.
lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end?
Go get a touchdown, Matty. Run! Run!
He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, and a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zero showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Go get another. Go get it, Matty. I believe in you.
Scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on, we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
What happened there? What the fuck was that?
These points mean
A lot there. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So for New Orleans, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.